Colin, you're not just a very responsible dad now. You're also very into the fitness. Is it yoga you're mad on now?
Yeah, mad on it.
What? Is it?
I love it.
Seriously?
I know.
Really...
I came in here and looked for a mat. There's a big carpet. I love it. I do it every day, yeah.
For how long?
Yeah, for an hour.
Do you do it by yourself, or does someone tell you what to do?
I do. Someone tells me what to do. It tells me in a group of people, strangers, in a room.
Is it not embarrassing?
No.
OK.
Not when I've done the things I've done that are highly embarrassing.
And you play a married couple, and
yes.
you're a surgeon.
Yes, a heart surgeon, cardiothoracic surgeon, and the film opens up with an image of a heart filling the screen that's beating, and they actually shot a real live, oh my God, triple bypass, quadruple bypass on the day, and they had, yeah, it was very bizarre. I was there, it was gnarly.
It looks amazing in the film.
No, you know the way when you walk into...
He doesn't look well.
No.
Well, he signed off on it, your man.
Is he OK?
Yeah, he made it. He's out playing golf. What time is it in Cincinnati? But he signed off on it and he okayed it, and the operation was a massive success, and it was all in focus.
And you were there. Did it smell of meat?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you walk into a barbecue restaurant and you smell burning flesh, and if you have any carnivorous inclinations, you go, ooh, mouth-watering. This all smells really good. When you know it's a human being, it's not quite as...
It smells like it's cooking.
Well, yeah, because what they do is they cut the skin and then they start cauterizing the bleeding as it's going. But my favourite...
Good noise.
But my favourite... That sounded a bit fetishistic, but my favourite bit was when they sawed through the sternum.
Oh,
why were you there?
I was looking for directions to get out. And they get the fingers in there. But amazing, like really disturbing. And the only person that couldn't leave, because we all took different turns to step out, because I went green, I thought, I'm going over, and I could feel myself. I got very nauseous, but the only person that couldn't was the focus puller. In films, they have a focus puller who literally is watching the monitor, and wherever the focus is placed, they're moving a dial to keep the lens moving to... And the poor focus puller had to stay there the whole time.
you just said...
The poor focus puller was green and he was... you know, but...
Did you say it was a quadruple bypass?
Yeah, there's such a thing.
So it was only supposed to be a single one, but they had to do 4 takes. Yeah.
I grew up watching medical films because my mother was my dad was a doctor and my mum was a nurse educator, and they would come home and that's what we'd have to watch as kids.
Oh my God.
Medical films.
Really?
No, well, medical films like...
All right, kids, here it is.
Yes, literally.
I was watching Baywatch.
And that's how I learn about sex and everything from that. Ooh. They would bring home, you know, films to, you know, to educate
medical
children.
Films.
Yes, this is what happens.
Okay, yeah.
I believe you may have heard it here first.
And we would sit and watch.
Really?
You
As
know.
a family, squirming with
Well,
embarrassment.
they were behind us and we'd be like, oh, are you kidding? And, yeah, but I knew everything. I went to school with all the info.
So, no, but I feel, though, Colin, sometimes you...
I feel too, Graham.
You fight your own beauty. You fight your beauty, and you often use the medium of hair to fight your own beauty.
I've had some of the worst hairdos in film.
You really have?
Yeah, no, genuine. Like, if Empire Magazine did top 10 worst hairdos in film, I'm definitely 3 of those.
But, you know, sometimes they're intentional. Like, Horrible Bosses is intentional, and that's...
Oh, yeah. That wasn't one of the 3 I was talking about.
But a movie I love, Home at the End of the World.
Oh, thanks.
It's just such a good movie, and you're so good in it. However, that's had to be hampered, I feel.
Oh, yes, that's bad.
Wow. I mean, that's a testament to what a mess I was at the time that I actually stood in front of a camera with that on my head.
I believe I've gone to dinner with her.
But then I think your most famous is, of course, this one in Alexander. Which...
Oh. There's worse pictures than that from Alexander. That's actually not bad. That was my Doris Day look.
Yeah. Because you're so not a blonde. I mean, it did seem a big decision to make. Or was Alexander famously blonde?
He was famously blonde, yeah, golden locked child, but he shouldn't have been. He should have been brunette. For sure. And maybe he shouldn't have had an Irish accent. Only from the 7,000 reviews I read.
Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Talking of acting, Colin Farrell.
Yes.
Colin Farrell.
Yes.
You've acted with some amazing people over the years.
A couple of times.
And but even when you were young, you seemed very unintimidated. There's a story about you working with Bruce Willis, and you were quite like, to his face?
But that was intimidation, finding a very loud voice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was a bit cheeky with him.
What was it? You were doing a scene... Was it a courtroom scene? You were
Oh, yeah, when he had a trouble with that word.
Yes.
He was playing the trial judge advocate and I was playing defence for the accused, and at one stage I stood up and, with great overacting zeal, said, "Objection, Your Honour." And he looked at me and he went, "Line." And I heard from the monitor, the script supervisor, go, "Overruled!" And he went, "Overruled." And just because we were good pals, I said to him that day, I said, "You better go home and get an early night because you have a word to learn for tomorrow." To which he responded, "Irish." But I say that with deep affection, and we're going to get a letter now.
Now, of course, the two of you, you've just come from your premiere.
Yeah.
At the London Film Festival.
Yeah.
I would have worn this even if I didn't have a premiere to come on this esteemed show.
Of course you would. Listen, we'll talk about the film in a bit, but this is an odd thing. The Couch have all worked together. Nicole and Matt,
Yes.
you've worked together.
Yes.
I've held a knife to your throat.
Yes, you have. Wow.
Just before they came on.
Yeah.
But oddly...
Upside down.
Upside down. I was upside down. We did Paddington together. Are you in the sequel?
No.
Nor am
Are
I.
you?
No.
The two of you worked together in Total Recall, the new Total Recall.
Yeah, the new, much better, improved.
Yes.
It was great to work with him.
Was that an Irish accent?
Hybrid Irish-Austrian
I was
hybrid.
doing the Austrian, yeah.
But there was stunts in that film, but you got injured.
Better when you don't say
Well, I
words.
did get injured. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but
I'll never forget.
So we did I was his antagonist, and we were having this climax scene, and it was in a puddle.
Careful.
I'm gonna watch this film again.
That didn't make the final cut, darling. Nobody knew about that. Go on, carry on.
Well, we did two versions of the ending.
One happy
ending. So there was this pool of water about 8-9 inches deep.
Just enough.
He was all the way in there.
The show's just started.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Fonda.
And we were wrestling and fighting and trying to knife each other to death. And they heated this water for us because we were in it for quite a while. But the problem is that every crew member was also stepping in it. So they would come in, do makeup, hair, wardrobe, lighting. The script person would come in, the director would come, all bringing their shoes into this pool of water. And we were splashing after splashing. Well, at the end of it, what happened was that I got pink eye in both of my eyes. I got pink eye, and then he told me that he actually defecated in the water. I thought, how ingenious to foil your antagonist that way.
You just see me now with my trousers around my ankles, squatting, saying, "Please, oh Lord, if you can hear me, give Bryan Cranston pink eye."
And he answered.
I saw it. I went to see it in the cinema. You were very butch.
Oh, thank you. That's what he was talking about.